Hey, I'm Jake, and these are your new releases for April 9th. Batman Eternal #1 is the highlight of the week. It's the start of a new weekly series coming out every week for the next 52 weeks. Spearheaded by Scott Snyder, the first issue has some major things that happen. I'm really excited. Hank and I share the same pick of the week this week. It's Iron Fist the Living Weapon #1. It's by Kara Andrews. It's got a awesome indie feel, but if you're new to the character, always been interested, it's a great jumping on point and it's a really cool book. Chris Claremont returns to Marvel with Nightcrawler #1. It serves as a good jumping on point to not just the character, but the X-Men universe in general. All New Dupe #1 serves to be more of a comedy book than a hardcore in-continuity book, but it's pretty much like if Slimer was one of the buddies of the X-Men. All New Ultimates #1 is the start of the next generation of the Ultimate titles. The team is led by Spider-Man with Spider-Woman, Cloak and Dagger, and Bombshell. It's a good jumping on point. All New X-Men 25 is an anniversary issue. There's a lot of different artists doing one-page spreads, but the main story is also quite interesting and hints at what's to come next. Deadpool is getting married this week in what is being described as the most important issue 27 in the history of comics. The main story is pretty good, and then it's a great anthology. Shudder #1 involves interdimensional exploring, and it's quite cool. I've never quite read anything like it. Dynamite brings us Flash Gordon #1. It's the first in a new ongoing series written by Jeff Parker. Do you ever read 300 and think that you wanted a book that was at least not blatantly factually inaccurate? Well, 3 is probably your book. It's from Kieran Gillen. It's an image book. It's really cool. East of West Volume 2 is out this week, just in time to get you caught up for #11, which is also out this week. It's a really cool book. If you're not reading it, you're missing out. The featured toy of the week is Daryl Dixon with his chopper. From McFarlane Toys, these things look beautiful. Thanks for joining us this week. Be sure to check back next week. Also, Free Comic Book Day is May 3rd. It's one of the biggest days of the year. You're definitely going to want to be there. So be sure to check out Atlas Comics on the Facebooks or these guys.